these are hyperparameters. All of these are hyperparameters in your model that you can fix or tune. So probably you want to tune them in the ranges given on this slide. Because these are ranges that people have reported.
Is there a recipe, like if we wanted to choose a neural network that we used on Monday, is there a recipe for choosing? Without the various steps?
Well, you just make the tuning grid and just try it out.
These are values that you found to be.
So I didn't find them. People found them. People found them and claimed they're great. So mostly on these favorite applications though. So if you have dataset X, which is not handwritten digit recognition or separating cats from dogs, it might not be the right parameters for that application, which is one reason why one should be really cautious with neural networks, because these parameter settings seem completely arbitrary. If you're, it's sort of make intuitive sense that these are the ranges, but whether this really upholds for your type of data, which might be different from the benchmark data sets everyone uses, it is unclear. So maybe this is a recipe, maybe it's not going to work, but at least you know how to check whether it is working in the end. So just to mention briefly other neural networks, so I guess we really ought to go to lunch, so I'm going to mention the recurrent neural networks, which can be applied to time series data, though this is somewhat heuristic. So it's even more heuristic how you would set up a recurrent neural network if you have time series data. People have been using them in success in the audio scenario, which is one of the typical well-known scenarios. Autoencoders, unsupervised, so they have layers and criterion is similar to factor analysis. You can do this in a fully Bayesian way, though there the issue is how to really scale the Bayesian neural networks. The advantage, of course, is you get predictive distributions. The disadvantage is it may be slow to run unless people find the time to implement these. And then there is the stochastic Boltzmann type neural networks. It's usually used nowadays in a supervised setting for pre-training, feature extraction, and so on. So everything summarized. Neural network in essence is a tuning parameter by itself. So everything is a tuning parameter. Just to briefly again repeat my caveat, so it's really not clear whether outside of the favorite applications the neural network will be useful, especially since the ranges, the recommended ranges for the tuning parameters might actually be specific to those applications. But again, you have learned on the first day how to check whether a method is doing well, so the neural network is no better than a random guess, you should at least be able to spot that. Right, sorry, I'm not able to give you a better answer. It's not always clear. So, let's reconvene after lunch, which so I would say 1:30 p.m. after lunch for continuing a bit with the exercise. Yesterday, so now you have seen the methods we're going to use. I'm going to showcase a bit the tuning for support vector machine, and also neural networks that are trained MLR. And then after that, we're going to wrap up. So see you after lunch.